Hello everyone and welcome to this ClickUp tutorial for beginners. This is a complete walkthrough. If you're tired of juggling a separate tool for tasks, another for documents, and a third for communication, you are exactly where I was. ClickUp pitches itself as the everything app for work. And in this complete step-by-step beginner tutorial, I'm going to prove exactly why that claim is justified. We're going to demystify ClickUp by breaking down its foundational structure, the famous hierarchy, and then take a complete tour of the platform, from the dashboard to the most essential features like custom fields, views, and automations. By the end of this tutorial, you won't just know what ClickUp does, you know how to set up your own productive workspace today. Also, if you want to try out ClickUp for yourself, I've got the link in the description below where you can try it out for free. The free trial should be more than enough to test out ClickUp for yourself and start building your system immediately. We'll cover three critical areas: the sign-up process, getting your workspace set up correctly from the start; the hierarchy, understanding the flow of spaces, folders, and lists and how they work together; and the walkthrough, mastering the essential toolbars, menus, and views every single day. So without further ado, we'll start the initial setup, which is often the biggest hurdle for beginners. The sign-up process. Getting your free account is simple and fast, which is a big win for ClickUp. First, you'll need to navigate to the sign up page. Now, once you get over to ClickUp, locate the sign up for free button, and then you'll need to authenticate. You can choose to sign up with your email and create a password, or you can use a single sign-on option like Google or Microsoft for instant access. Now, there are initial setup questions. ClickUp will prompt you with a few quick questions like what's your name, what you plan to use it for, whether it's personal, team, etc., and what your job function is. It could be marketing, development, design, etc. Giving the right answers to this will help ClickUp tailor your initial workspace with helpful templates. And then the workspace creation. After a quick email verification, your workspace is automatically created. You will be prompted to choose a theme color, invite initial team members, of course you could skip this for now, and give your first space a name. And that's it. You are now inside your new workspace. Now let's tackle the most important concept, the ClickUp hierarchy. The vertical hierarchy is the blueprint for organization. Think of it like a filing cabinet. At the top, you have your workspace. This is basically your company or organization. This is where your entire ecosystem lives. After that, you have space. Now, the space is like a department or a team within the organization, used for grouping large, distinct areas of work, such as marketing department or marketing team, personal goals, or client A as a team. Then you have the optional folder part. This is a big project which could be handled within the space. And then you have the list. The list is a to-do list or a project phase. In this container, this is where your tasks actually live, such as blog posts, social media schedule, etc. And then lastly, you have the task, subtask, or checklist. This is a specific action item and the unit of work itself. Now, as a beginner, you want to start simple. Create a space for your main work area, one list inside of it, and start adding tasks. You could always build out folders and additional spaces later. Now, the ClickUp interface is divided into three main areas that you need to master. You have the left side bar, and this is your mission control. And then within this left side bar, you have home, and this is your personalized dashboard where you can view tasks due today and recent activity. You also have notifications or inbox. This is your personal feed of updates, comments, and mentions, and this is how you get to manage your day-to-day communication. And then you have favorites. This is where you pin the lists, docs, or dashboards you access most often. Then you have spaces. This is a collapsible section where you can see your entire organizational hierarchy. That's spaces, folders, and lists. Then you also have the quick create. The global plus button allows you to instantly create a new task, reminder, doc, or a whiteboard from anywhere in the app. Then we also have the top toolbar or the action menu. This is a horizontal bar at the top of any list or task view. Here you have the view bar, and this is where ClickUp truly excels. The views let you visualize the same data in different formats. You can switch instantly between list view, which is a spreadsheet style, board view, which is a Kanban style, and the calendar for scheduling, and the Gantt view, which is perfect for timelines and dependencies. The filters, sorting, and grouping, these controls let you change instantly what you see. You can filter the list to only show tasks assigned to you or only tasks with higher priority. And then we have the task details window, the heart of the work. Now, when you click on any task, a detailed window appears. This is the most feature-rich area. You have status where you can change or toggle between to do, in progress, or complete. And this shows you where the task is in the workflow, and you can customize these per list. You also can see assignees and due dates, essentially for accountability. You also have custom fields, and this is critical. ClickUp lets you add custom data points to your tasks, fields for budget, URLs, estimated time, or client type. This turns a simple task into a sophisticated database entry. You also have subtasks and checklists. Use subtasks for sequential work, step 1, 2, and 3, and a checklist for simple lists inside the tasks, such as gather asset or review copy. You also have comments, and this is where all the communication should happen. You could tag teammates with app mentions, and critically, you could turn a comment into a separate assignable action item, which is a powerful feature called assigned comments. Now, this seems a lot to cover, but understanding these three areas is your key to unlocking the platform. In a minute, we'll talk about the advanced features that truly save time, but I want to remind you, especially now that you've seen the core interface, that there is no better way to learn than by doing. So if you want to try ClickUp yourself, we've got the link in the description below where you can try it out yourself for free. Now we're going to move over to the advanced productivity tools. Now, once you mastered the basics, these tools are where the real-time savings begin. You have ClickUps. These are optional features you can enable at the space or list level. Some of the key apps you can try for a beginner includes time tracking, which is native to ClickUp, and priorities to easily mark tasks as urgent, high, etc. You also have docs and whiteboards. These live in the sidebar along your tasks. Docs are perfect for meeting notes, wikis, or project briefs, allowing real-time collaboration. Whiteboards are your digital brainstorming canvas, where you can map ideas and then drag elements directly into your list to instantly create tasks. This is the best bridge between planning and action. And when it comes to automations, this is a great integration in ClickUp. This is how you get to stop doing repetitive work. You can set up simple recipes. If a task status changes to complete, then change the assignee to reviewer. Now, the free plan offers enough basic automations to handle simple status updates and notifications, freeing up your mental energy for important work. Now, the truth about ClickUp is that its biggest strength, being the everything app, is also its initial challenge. But by understanding the hierarchy and focusing on the three main areas which we mentioned, you can cut through the complexity. With practice, you can definitely succeed at making this your go-to. So go ahead and start with one simple list, get comfortable creating tasks, setting due date, and switching between the lists and board views. Then, only then, explore the power of custom fields and automations. ClickUp provides a powerful foundation that scales from an individual to a massive organization. If you've gotten this far, then you're ready to start building your own system. To begin your journey today, put these lessons into practice. Go ahead and use the link below where you can try ClickUp yourself, and remember that the free trial should be more than enough to test ClickUp out yourself and see your productivity soar. Thanks for watching this complete walkthrough, and we'll see you in the next one.